This is This is part 2 of life flashes behind your eyes. Now, we're gonna watch some of the best cinematography movie scenes in the world, and we're gonna watch them. We're not actually going to we're gonna watch the best scenes in the world, and we're gonna do it in style. And then we're gonna see stuff. And I'm gonna upload a couple videos tonight. I'm gonna do some really awesome videos this week. We're gonna need some really good gluten-free, rye-free, dairy-free, everything-free, zero-fat pizza crust. I bought dairy-free cheese. I bought some really healthy Alfredo sauce, pizza sauce kind of stuff. So I think Alfredo sauce, it's supposed to be a little less healthy, but I paired the thing to it. I bought 2 of those. Everything's awesome. So that's look forward to, and that's pretty much it. And I hope you like this next video, because this is gonna be probably just as long as the first one. This is part 2. I said there's gonna be 5 parts. It's actually gonna be 7 now. And I hope you enjoyed this, and the people that subscribe to my videos, I hope that they actually like it too. Okay.
So the jet thrust is off exactly when we jump and
Lev, you know what? Just lie to me.
that's it. Gonna be heroes. Just like me.
Screw it. Idea.
Take care.
Little girl now.
Sharp, you alright?
I'm okay.
Are you guys draw straws?
I say,
Who's gonna draw straws? Mustang, take.
To my own country like the man who didn't volunteer. No way.
now, but I would really like this responsibility.
So you better just go ahead and do it.
Is this bull or bug?
Oh. We all gotta die, right?
That's right.
You plug this into the port. We can't screw this up. I'll take him down. Do me a favor, will you?
Can you do that?
Hey, Mr. Truman. Make sure Truman.
It's my turn now.
You're my little girl now. That's your job.
Damn proud to have you marry Grace.
What happened?
Hey, Creed.
This was a real good idea.
Get ready to initiate thrust cover! This is going down. You alright?
Oh, 2 guys locked?
Do you copy? This is Harry Stanton.
Houston, we're out of here in T-minus 3 minutes.
Coming home.
I lied to you too. Everything good that I have inside of me, I have from you. I'm so scared.
I know. No, AJ saved us. He did. I just take care of AJ.
Before I show you this end of this film, before I show you the end of the epic movie, if you haven't seen this movie yet, you're not a movie buff unless you watch this movie. Okay, this is one of the things. It's the greatest sci-fi movie ever. Okay. Side the point. Okay, off topic. Okay, so before you watch this film, remember how I talked about in the beginning of the first thing about pulling the plug and everything else like that? Now watch. Would you rather, now ask yourselves this question. I want to hear your comments in below here about what I'm about to ask you, okay? This is a hard question because you won't be able to ask yourself till you're in this situation. But if you have been in this situation before, tell me how you did it, or tell me how you think you do in this situation. Now, is it better to have a daughter that's 20-some years old to lose her dad, or lose her love of her life? Now, in this kind of moment, you think in this moment, this exact second you're watching this video, you're thinking that you shouldn't lose both. But newsflash, when you're in this situation, you can't fucking pick. I'm very sorry about that. You gotta choose father or husband. At this point, father or boyfriend. Okay? And most dads that love their daughter so much, when they're 20 years old, yeah, when you're a young kid, I say keep the father. You need the father, you need the mother. But when you're that old and you're 20 years old, it's time you can let your dad at this point save the world, or let your dad, if the dad's getting into a getting into a thing. Now the next thing I'm going to show you after this is part what I'm actually talking about too, is that if your daughter needs a liver, okay, or a heart or something, or liver or something, is this time to save the person's life, to save who we truly love? And at this point, you will give your liver, you'll give your heart and soul to your body, to whatever you have to do to save your daughter, save your son, save your wife, save your neighbor, save your friend. Because that's what we do for each other. We save each other's lives, even though we don't know how to save them. We figure it out. You know, at this point, also, if your son is after all the doctors and nurses and say there's nothing we can do to save your life. There's nothing we can do to save your life at this point. Save your daughter, save your son, save your wife at this point, or even save your husband. She's gone. But in your mind, in your soul, you scream and yell at the doctors, do something! Do something! You gotta do something! And they all say, there's nothing we can do. And you ask them, I'll pay whatever you can. I'll pay what you can. Even millionaires, billionaires will pay whatever they can to offer their money to save their family. But you know, money doesn't buy life, okay? Last time I checked, if your son or your daughter, or your husband or your wife is dying, or your friend is dying in the deathbed, money every penny in the world, if we had every cent in the whole wide world to give to these hospitals to pay to save your wife, save your daughter, save your husband, there's nothing in this world that could save your wife at that time if it's their time to go. It's not our chosen to go. Whatever you believe in the world, it's fine. But it's not our choice to choose when we go and die. So just remember it. Don't get mad at the fucking doctor. Don't get mad at the pissed off of the nurses or the people up above or whatever you think took your life, took your daughter's life at this time, because it's time and the place to relax and spend the last breaking hours of her life. The last breaking hours of whoever you trying to save. Let them be with them. Take them to a movie. Take them to you know, my grandma was hooked up to sewing machines, and yes, she could live 3 more months. But you know what she said to my mom and to her 3 other kids? She said, I don't want to be freaking hooked up to these machines anymore. I want to actually be pulled off and go to a movie. She saw 8 Below. She died 2 hours after seeing 8 Below. But she was the happiest person on earth watching 8 Below, because she didn't want to watch the movies anymore. She didn't want to be hooked up to 1,000 machines anymore, 1,000 tubes anymore. Because she knows she's going to die eventually. She wanted God. And wherever she believes in God, but wherever you believe in at this point, she wanted to go because she knew it was her time. And I'll never forget that moment. My parents, my family will never forget that moment. Okay. So here's the thing. Next time you think about yelling, screaming at the doctor, yelling, screaming at the nurse, or whoever it is, remember, I don't care if you have $8 zillion. There's nothing you can do. They say it's like, you can get a miracle, you cannot get a miracle. But just stay with the last breathing part, last hours or days or a year left you have with your family or friends.
But I love you, Grace.
I love you too.
When you guys left yet?
We're going, Harry. Houston. We got. Oh,
Now! Got no time.
Staying, we're going, we're staying, we're going. Make up your mind.
Damn it, Sharp, get out of
The bond, Harry, we're with you.
Stop, yes?
Freedom.
Out there.
Freedom, you fire that engine. If there's not a way, you find a way. The clock's ticking.
Sharp, get out of here. It's getting bad down here.
I know how to fix it.
I'm telling you, please.
Hell,
This is how we fix the problem. Yeah! Finally! We can go! Hurry, we got no
Let me know, people. At the end of space and your space doesn't start up, you hit the machine, hit the motor, let me know if that actually works in real life.
We're going back and do it ourselves.
just don't. Wait 1 minute.
I'm asking you just one more.
Is that how to fail?
Press it.
Sound system, right? Like in the movies. It's only $700.
We're coming
That's
on.
basically all the soundbar right there. I don't even think my speakers are working right now. They keep going in and out. Will Smith giving his heart to his son movie scene on YouTube. Here it is, that's it right there. The full clip. What's that movie called? John Q. Okay. Will Smith movie with John Q. Ending scene. YouTube. Is that last scene it says?
Yeah.
Okay. There are violent scenes in this movie, but it's nothing bad.
Oh, my sweet G.
tested. Done.
So we're watching this moment here where he went to rob a hospital to save his son, to get them to take his heart from his own son to do it. But he got a transplant instead. So it paid off. Don't do that in real life though, okay? I'm not trying to make people do that in real life.
Well, the other big story, John Q goes on trial today for kidnapping and attempted murder charges, all because an HMO denied coverage for his son's heart
It's going to be more
transplant.
expensive for you in the future, HMOs, to deny coverage when people really need it.
There are
than to
still
pay for
40
it.
million Americans who are uninsured.
Tonight,
Children with
as
no
the
health
trial
insurance
continues,
are
John Quincy Archibald, vigilante or heroic
That's
father,
trifling.
you
Is to sue the
decide.
pants off.
Power Rangers Time Force ending scene. Power Rangers Time Force ending scene YouTube. Okay, so we need this scene right here. Alright, just like the only thing is good bad. This is gonna be funny.
I was managing just fine, thanks. Stay here. Commander Myers, Code Red. This is Commander Myers, Code Red. Do you read?
How you holding out?
I'm fine. You should get back to your friends.
No, they're gone. Back to the Earth 3000. From now on, it's just you and me.
So your friends abandoned you, huh? Well, I told you. I work alone.
What is it with you? For years I've tried to be your friend. But you don't want anything to do with me.
My friend. You don't even know the first thing about me, Wes. I had nothing. I was dirt poor. And I have struggled for as long as I...
Just to let you know, people, we're not all rich people are not snobs and take advantage of everyone. You know, some rich people got to where they are because they moved up in the world. Other poor people just don't want to work at McDonald's or anything because they think that's too aside themselves because they have a degree in college. So we should just take from the poor. Okay. I will show you one last scene. And this is the most epic scene in the world of history, okay? You're going to be crying so much in this scene alone. because we the best dying movie scenes YouTube.
Did you know you can receive free cell phone service? That's right. Thanks to the government's Affordable Connectivity Program, you can...
You have to get that out of the video.
Hey Peter, good ice cream in the cafeteria. Make sure you grab this. Here, sweetie. So I was thinking, when we get out of here...
Mom, I need you to bring in the financial files. Oh, don't you worry. I found the second file drawer in my cabinet.
Not now.
I also need to get a hold of the retirement statement.
Let's talk about it next week.
I may not be here next week.
Get some water.
There's a point to this video.
To tell you something that's very important, okay? After.
It's essential that you make sure Mom reads my red note, okay? But not you, just Mom.
I want you to make her yourself.
Peter, I'm trusting you to do this because you're the person I trust most in the world. Take care of Mom, okay?
Where are you gonna be?
I don't know.
It'll be good. Everyone will want to be friends with you.
Come here. I'm gonna make everything better. If Lifcon gets above 200, dump it. I think we've leveled out in the energy sector, so all good there.
What?
You need to buy a new car already.
There's nothing wrong with the old car.
Put you in some long-term bonds, triple tax-free.
I said I didn't want to talk about
You'll
that.
have to read the statements and check in with Rob every once in a while. Mom, this is really important.
No, it's not important at all.
Keep an eye on the tech stocks. You have to watch them closer than the others.
I said I don't want to talk about it, okay? I don't give a shit about any of it.
I never taught you that. You always knew how to be a mother.
Okay, so Newsflash, I don't want to give it away, but he dies at the end, okay? So... Okay, so the last flash before our eyes thing, okay? So this might get political here, this might not, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to give it a shot, and I hope it doesn't offend anyone in this shape. If I did, I'm sorry. You can kill me later, okay? So here's the last part of don't flash before your eyes. Now, this kid is smart. He made a future for his mother and his little brother, okay? He's smart that way. He basically took over the family. Now, there's sometimes in your life that when you're on your deathbed, or when you're losing your memory, or you're losing something, and you only have a small child at home, or a child that's at least 15, between 10 and 21, or 10 and 18. You have a child that can help you and wants to help you and knows how to help you because you can't help yourself. In that moment, you have to make the most hardest decision in your life. Then, do you let your life crumble in your eyes and fail in everything in the world because you know you can't do it, but you're not going to ask your kid to help because it's the last person you can help. You don't have a husband, you don't have any other siblings in the world, but all you have left is that you're dying and you're sick and you have cancer, and all you have left is a couple more years or a couple more months or days with your son, and your son is willing to feed you, change your diapers, do whatever it takes to keep you alive, put new tubes in, put new stuff, even take you to the bathroom if he needs to. But at this time, you're gonna think some people are gonna be immature at this point. They're saying, "Why would I want to take my mom or my dad or whoever it is to the bathroom?" Newsflash, kids. Newsflash. There might not be a choice in this life. Grow up, kids. Okay. You might think this is disgusting. You might think this is funny business. If you think that you need to grow up right now, and you need to actually think about what could happen in this lifetime. Because there's going to be one time in your life. It doesn't matter if you're 100 years old. It doesn't matter if you're 60, 70, 10, or 15, or 6 years old. At that time, you're going to have to, sometime in your lifetime, your family's going to go. Your parents are going to die. I'm sorry, but that's just life. That's just life. So, newsflash, you're going to lose your parents at some point. You're going to lose your siblings at some point. You're going to have to step up, and you're going to have to take care of it. Your parents might not have a choice and might not want to make their kids take care of them. But at this point in life, when there's nothing, no uncles, no sisters, no brothers that they have are going to actually save their life. I'm very sorry. But there's one point in your life you're going to either, when you're young or old, you're going to have to take care of your parents. And I hope you realize that now, because when it happens to you, you have no choice but to stop acting dumb, stop acting immature, and get off your ass and help help feed your mom, help feed your dad, help change the diapers, help be there with them. Because you might have 1 second left before they die, or you might have 8 years left. You will never know how long you're going to have. Doctors can only predict. They can't actually really know how long you have left. And by that time, you need to spend as much time as you can with your family, much time as you can with your grandparents, whoever it is in the world, because you never know when they're sick and dying how long you have left. And if you take it for granted, you hang out too many times with your friends, you do this. You also have to live a life too. But if you go to your friend's house or you go to this or do that, and you walk home one day and your parents are dead on the couch or on the bed, and you wonder, I just spent 8 hours with my friend. I didn't even have a chance to say goodbye to my parents. I know you can't do that all the time. You won't be able to be with your parents or your loved ones all the time, but the most you can do is if you can stop hanging out so much with everywhere else and spend a little more time when your parents are dying, whoever is dying in your family. I'm very sorry about that. Remember, life flashes behind both our arms and our hands. 1 minute they're alive and the next minute they're dead. That's just life. And if you have the chance to if you went out more than 3 times in the week or in the nighttime, it's your fault that you didn't say goodbye to your parents. I'm very sorry. It means you don't really care. Or you care, but you don't want to really spend time with your family or your parents. So bring the party to them. Then you have enough. You have 4 or 5 people to watch a movie with your parents, or do something, play a game, spend whatever you can with your family. Okay. This is Ryan Kramer, movie reviews, TV show reviews. Have a great day. My last song of the night. Play 18 by Ed Sheeran.
White lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes, burnt lungs, sour taste. Lights gone, days end, struggling to pay rent, long nights, strange men. They say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. They scream.
Ryan Kramer movie reviews, TV show reviews, YouTube channel. Subscribe to my video if you like it. That Sheeran song will not be banned. I don't know Power Rangers is gonna be. I don't know what's gonna be banned in this video, but something might be. I don't know. Have a great night, great day. I hope I. This is part 2 of the video, and we'll all take care of each other. Remember, spend time with your family because you never know how long you have left. And we really love who we are and everything. And I enjoy making these videos because I like impacting so many people's lives. If I impact 1 or impact 1,000,000 lives, it still feels warm inside in my heart to make these videos. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if you like my videos. Let me know tell me how much it changed your life. Because the more I hear that these videos changed your life and that helped you through something or did something with you, or you got something out of it, it makes me feel good inside. Share this video as much as you can. If you like the video so much, share it to the world. Not to try to make money off it, but to actually make me feel better inside, knowing that I actually have people that actually like this video. I give a big shout out to my friends tonight. I give a big shout out to everyone that supported me this far, all the viewers, all the YouTube subscribers. Keep watching my videos. There's gonna be more coming this week. I have off a couple days this week. Not really off. I have actually 2 days off, but I usually only have 1 day off a week, but now I have 2 this week. More like 3, actually. Well, I worked a little bit today, so it doesn't count as a day. Anyway. But yeah, have a great night, great day. I don't want to keep this video any longer.